Good everyone, it's Lashen here. Hope you're well. In today's session, I am going to share with you the exact blueprint other financial planners, financial advisors that are working with me are using to hit over $15,000 a month. There's a five-step system that I am sharing with you. It's the blueprint. It is the exact system that I want you to copy and use in your business. And I'm going to walk you through this. Now, what do I call it the $15,000 mark? Most financial advisors, financial planners that are either independent or a career changer have a goal of replacing their income. And from my research and people that I've spoken to in the last 4.5, 5 years now, have said to me they want to get over the $15,000 a month. One, not only does it replace their income, it gives them a nice little buffer that they can put money away for retirement and start enjoying life. I mean, the whole idea of running your own business is to create the money so you can have the freedom and the time freedom that you want. So let's get into it. I've made some notes here, so you'll see me refer to it. Just bear with me. Now, like I said, I'm going to give you the blueprint and I want you to copy it basically step by step. Um, what I'm going to share with you requires work. Okay, funny that. Now, I've seen and I've been part of a number of Facebook groups where people are wanting the quick, easy silver bullet. Look, those things exist and they're kind of the drug that is how I look at it. For example, having people do cold calling for them or buying leads, all those kind of things are kind of the quick drug. Today, we're not going to talk about that because it requires work and the step-by-step system that I'm going to share with you, if you implement it and you use it well, you've got this for a lifetime as long as you're in business. And like I said, I've been using the same system myself to generate my own business and also my financial planning clients and financial advising clients for the last 4.5, 5 years. It requires work. It requires discipline. It requires some good habits. It's going to require you to have an open mind to some new ideas. And I'm going to share with you a couple of things that going to change your mindset on how you've approached marketing before. Now, what I'm going to do as well is share with you not only the proven approach, but I want to share with you some examples. And let me share with you a very quick couple of examples right now. One of our clients, Kevin from Florida, he hit 7 new clients a month after working in our program. Now, why do I mention 7 new clients? And I'm not going to give you the dollar figure, because just to let you know, that's probably he had 3 more clients than he normally does. So he's already in business for a little while. But one of the key things, and I'll read this out for you, that was his testimonial to us, which is the value I got out of our engagement easily covered the cost of your service. Thank you very much, Kevin. Now, he has got much more confidence out there doing what I'm about to share with you. It basically, I've gave him the system, the frameworks, the scripts, and also gave him confidence and self-belief that what he's going to be doing right now is going to be having a greater impact and he's able to serve a lot more people. And here's another example for you. Ryan from Montana. Now, Ryan quit his job while working with me because he was actually could see the progress he was making. The previous 12 months, he was working full time, doing this part time as a financial planner, and let's face it, he wasn't getting any clients at all. He was putting a lot of content out there, but things weren't working out, and he's wondering what it was. And I normally don't take clients that haven't been in business for a little while. And Ryan kind of, put his hands up, we had a long dialogue, and he decided to come on board, and which was great. So Ryan was able to sign 4 new clients in December. Now, I spoke to Ryan around the 10th of December last year, 2024, and he signed 4 clients and had 3 new prospect meetings. Those 4 clients in 1 week that he signed was all of the previous 12 months that he had. So I think we're on something good here. It's a proven system. This is why I'm sharing it with you. Not only, like I said, my financial planning clients have used it, I've also used it to help grow my business and create the lifestyle and business that I want. I mean, I work 5 hours a day at most. So let's get into it because this is what you came here for. And of course, I want to actually, just before I do, I want to give you Ryan's testimonial. Of all the money I spent and the things I've tried on marketing, getting clients, working with you was far the most productive. I would like to work with you again. Awesome. Now, we have a threshold where clients have to get to $15,000 a month for a couple of months before they can work with us again, because we want to make sure that the system works for them. They have great foundations, and then they can elevate their business to 30 to even $50,000 a month. So, how do we get to 15K a month? Here's the system that I want to share with you. Starting off, step number one, create a signature system. Now, a signature system is a model that's going to help you deliver to your clients, at the same time, help your audience and your clients get results. Now, most people have a process that they'll show, and they'll show, we're going to have this meeting here, we're going to do these things, these meetings here. It's a lot of fluff and just doesn't cut through what clients need. And so having a signature system is going to help you elevate your business. It's going to help you create the message you need for your business. And most importantly, it's going to help you not only develop a niche, but you become the niche within a community. And that to me is the most important. When you become the niche, you become more valuable to that audience. So then you can start charging, a lot more money than what most other financial planners and financial advisors are doing right now. Like I said, if you get this right, not only would you get the message right, you get the right people coming to you and raising their hands, but one of our clients actually used the signature system, the model that we've created together, to help write a book. So she just signed a book deal with a major publishing company in the US, and she's going to be writing a book in 2025. So I'm super excited for her, and I want to talk a little bit about her results a little bit later on. So that's step one. Let me just grab some water. Step two, I need you to create some content. Now, you've heard this before. Oh, it's so hard to create content. But there's three types of content that I want you to create. The first type of content, and I call it the three C's, is credibility content. Credibility content is you educating your audience and providing an insight into the problems that they're facing. So the more you can really connect with their problems, the more they will connect with you. And when you deliver that, I want you to deliver it in a video style content. And I'm going to talk a little bit about video a little bit later on. So create credibility posts, create the education, and provide some insight. Second type of post that I want you to do is a case study post. Now, if you've been in business for a while, you probably have a few different types of case studies. Obviously, you can't share their names and faces or where they're from, but you can provide an insight into the problem. And if you're new, like a career changer into this industry, well, what you can do is tell people how you would solve a problem if someone came to you with that problem, right? It's as simple as that. And the more case studies you can share, it helps build trust. It shows people you've done it before or you know how to do it, and they're more comfortable basically signing with you. The third type of post that I want you to do is a character post. Character post is where you basically share an insight about yourself. So getting people to know you, because people buy from people, right? We know that. And as a financial planner, financial advisor, it's so important to build relationships quickly. And using a character post, and it could be anything from you playing golf or you bowling, or you have some sort of hobbies you want to provide an insight into. For example, me, I like hiking. I'll share a little bit of hikes. I live in Barcelona, so I'll be sharing a lot about Barcelona and the city that I live in right now. And I'll be sharing things that, of my lifestyle. Like, I coach tennis in the morning for my son. And then about 1 o'clock, I basically start work. And then I'll have meetings and things like that. So I'll give people an insight into about me. And so they can basically say, hey, this guy seems genuine and legit. Then it's more likely that I want to work with him. Now, I mentioned earlier um, I want you to do these content posts. It's so important to do these posts, and I want you to do it for 2 to 3 weeks. Ideally, do one every day for 2 or 3 weeks, except for the weekends. Okay, so if you can think of a credibility post once a week, a case study post once a week, and a character post once a week, that should be enough. And then if you want to repeat that cycle again, or you can just do more character posts and short stories, just to get a little burst of who you are into those other days. 3 to 5 a day is ideal. Okay. Now, one of the things I mentioned earlier was video content. Now, I know you're probably cringe going, oh no, it's so hard. It's difficult. I don't know what people would think. There's a lot of things that you need to work through if that's the problem. Getting yourself out of video, you need to start doing it because you need to beat the AI bots and everything that's out there at the moment. Because anyone can create content using AI and put a PDF on there or some sort of post on there, and that's kind of, it's all driven by AI and it doesn't build any relationship. It sh doesn't show your authenticity. So I really like video content. Okay. Now, people are saying, hi, I should just write blogs. What you can do is record it and then take the scripts. And we use tools such as CapCut and things like that to actually provide the scripts. It makes life so much easier. Now you can do long form video like I'm doing today, and then do little chunks and share that. That's totally okay. I personally don't like that. I like basically using and just recording my content. I don't plan my content out for months or anything like that, or even weeks ahead. I just do 1 week ahead and record as I go about. I want to keep it authentic and real as much as I can to financial planners, financial advisors get to know me and they know, hey, my system works. So ideally, I want you to record the video. Now I understand. Here's a little insight. I wasn't gonna give this here, but here's the thing: if you're having troubles recording videos, just do it in 7 to 15 seconds, right? Maybe just say one line and then pause and stop the video and say the second line and third line and stuff like that. So you can have a bit of a script. I don't like scripts. I get all my clients to use a framework. So we have a specific framework that we get them to work through in order to get the right message out there. And yes, you want to focus a lot on your hook because the hook is what's going to get people's attention. Okay. I don't want to go into that right now, but if you can just keep that in mind when creating your content, that will be super helpful for you. Now, step number three is to run ads. Now, before you start running away, running ads doesn't need to cost you an arm and a leg. Between $5 and $10 a day, Monday to Friday is great. Now, I know clients that are running ads for $5 a day and they're pulling in 15, even $25,000 a month. So that's gonna make life a little bit easier. Now, when I say running ads, you're probably thinking, I need landing pages, I need email sequences. I don't want you to even consider that. This is what I want you to do. One is grab some of the content that you've produced and boost that content out to your audience. That is as easy as that. And it takes literally 3 minutes for you to get that content out there. Now, what you want to do is create what I call a follower ad on Instagram and Facebook. So we want to build a community around you. That is the number one goal. So for most people, they come to me going, should I focus on my personal brand or my company brand? If you're doing less than $15,000, even $50,000 is my little cutoff. If you're doing less than $50,000, I want you to focus on your own personal brand because people are going to get to know you first. Now, if you look at all the popular celebrities, entrepreneurs out there, Elon Musk, Gary Vee, Mel Robbins, all those guys, I don't even know what their companies are called, apart from Elon Musk with Space and Tesla, but he doesn't even own those companies. So focus on your brand, build up your personal brand first before even thinking about your company brand. Um, Now, I talked about creating character posts. This is just purely, sorry, creating a follower ad. A follower ad is going to help you just to attract the right people. So you want to tell people about your systems, talk about how you help them, talk about basically an insight into why they should start following you, right? Get them to follow you. And once you start following them, it goes into our step number four, where you connect and chat to people. Now, you need to start a conversation with people. When people like and follow you, you start the conversation by adding value. You're not going to sell them anything whatsoever. In fact, I want to share something with you right now because I think this is super helpful, and I'll just do it right now. This is one of my own personal one that someone sent me after I sent them a message on LinkedIn, and it said, "Hey, I like the approach of genuineness as opposed to asking for something," and that is so true. When you start selling, people are gonna run over the hill, basically, right? Run to the hills, they say. So I want you to just to add value to people. Don't come across as salesy, and just be there of value and be there as a helping hand for now. Because what you want to do is create enough content that they see that content and they raise their hands. Only then can you go deep into a conversation about their business or whatever, problems that they're having. But you need to connect with value. When they see value and they're able to connect with that value and they're able to see that you're able to solve that problem, or that you've provided some sort of curiosity, they're going to raise their hands, going, "Hey, Lushen, tell me a little bit more about that problem that you just talked about in your last video." So now you can start the deep conversations with people. Now you can start conversations every day. And here's the little thing that I tell all my clients to do. Have 3 to 5 conversations a day. Let's say you did 3 for the day. That's going to someone's post, liking it, sending them a DM in a nice way, adding value, not salesy, I should say. If you do 3 a day, that's 15 for the week and 60 for the month, right? So 4 times 15, 60 is 60 for the month. If you do that for 3 months, you got 180 conversations that you've started with individual people. Now, I'm not asking you to go back to the same people, but you want to put out there 3 new conversations a day. I am pretty sure with 180 conversations that you're having, you're going to sign people, even the 60 people that you've got for the month. You take 10% of them, you book them into a meeting, that's 6 conversations, and let's say you sign half of them up, right? So you've got a good qualification process, which is super important, which we'll talk about later. When you're having, let's say you sign three clients a month, that's going to help you towards that $15,000 a month if you're already signing clients, right? Some of our clients, like I said, if they're around about, let's say, $5,000 on average, that's 15K, 3 new clients a month. This is why I know the system works. Now, that's step number 4 that I've just talked about. Let's go to the final step, step number 5, which is conversions. When I talk about conversions, this is about moving people from chat and into a face-to-face or a Zoom meeting with someone. Now, in that Zoom meeting, you want to qualify them, you want to ask them specific questions. We have 5 key questions that we get people to work through, and it's generally about a 20-minute conversation. That's how you want to set these things up. You want to set up as a strategy session, a 20-minute strategy session where you're just going to find out very high level where they're at, where they want to be, and see if you can help them. Because if you cannot help them, the best thing you can do is actually pass them on to one of the other financial advisors, financial planners that you know. But if you can help them, you can then book them into a longer session, and that way they feel in this 20 minutes phone call that they're not going to be sold to, and you've got some quick rapport that you're able to build, right? So just 5 key steps. Let me just run through them again. One is to create your signature system. Step number 2 is create content. 3 pieces of content: credibility content, character content, and case study content. Step number 3 is run some ads. Get your ads out there, building your community. Step number 4 is to start the conversations and chat. And you can literally use your mobile phones, by the way. This is how I talk about chat. It's just using your mobile phones. Facebook has a chat feature called Facebook Messenger. Instagram has it. LinkedIn has it. And you may even use other channels, but they're the 3 main channels that I get my clients to concentrate on. And I know it works for me. Uh, Step number 5 is conversion. It's just to book them into a phone call. Now, you don't want every person to be booked in there. Set your standards. If they don't meet the standards, don't book them in. The person that is, let's say, broke in a sense, is going to be super desperate. You may want to help them out, or you may just go, you know what, this is not the right client for me. And that's totally okay, but here's someone else who can help them out. People feel kind of trustworthy of you if you start giving that sort of information. Hey, I'm not able to help you. Here's someone else. When I turn down clients, this is exactly what I do. I say, look, I'm not able to help you right now because of these things. However, if you want to go and chat with these couple of other marketers out there, feel free to go ahead and do that. And I'm okay with that because I know that the quality of clients that I want in my business is going to help me generate the clients that I want, to help generate the income that I want, and have the impact and time that I want for myself. Now, I've shared all of this as part of our community traffic method, a proven system for financial planners, financial advisors to generate leads. What it is basically me helping you implement a system to help generate those leads. Not like a marketing company that's going to help do all the work and then you just kind of wait for leads. We're going to help you through the whole process. We're going to help you implement it, collaborate with you. That's what I talk about. And this is the first system that I get all our clients to work with. All clients have to go through this first community traffic method in order to go to our next accelerator method, which I don't talk about today, but that's to get to 30, 50K. But this is the method. Now, I say that this exact system has helped one of our clients hit $50,000 a month, 3 months in a row. Now, you're probably thinking that's ridiculous. Trust me, she has done so well in, I think, 12 weeks that we were working together to get a Facebook group up. She's got 700 odd people in there. She started working, hitting 50K a month. December, she had a downtime, which was 45K a month, but she's had 25 book meetings. She's doing phenomenally well using this exact method. Nothing else but this method is working. Now, if you would like more information, and hey, we're not here to sell you anything, but here to help you and guide you to help growing the business so you can have the impact you have, so you can make the income you want, and have basically time freedom and create a lifestyle around the business. So for me, that's what the way I look at it is my lifestyle comes first and the business is kind of in the background. That's how I work it because that's why I work 5 hours a day. I'm able to help the people that I want and only take on a certain amount of clients. So if you want more help with this, and I want to share with you one little thing that my aim when you work with us is not only to get you a return on investment, but to get you implementing a process that gives you confidence, gives you self-belief that you can basically build a business that you want. So if you want more details on how to hit 15K a month and you want the scripts, the templates, etc., let me know. Just comment the word community and I'll get some information out to you. Hey, thanks so much for joining me. All the best for the year ahead. Good luck. Bye for now.